Cha-ching, cha-ching. Din, 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 don, din, don, din, don, din, don. Cha-ching Hotline Thursdays is here, and it's me, Irina Portnova, in the house. And I'm welcoming everybody who is tuning in, whether you're watching live or you're gonna be watching in the replay. Just know that the energy is always present. So whenever you find this video, or if you're going to be watching prior episodes, know that this is the right message for you because you're tuning in. That's how our energy travels. So don't try to put too much logic to that. Whenever you are tapping into the message, that message is relevant for you right now, because there is no time in the world. Everything is happening at this moment. So whenever you are going to come across this video or any other videos of mine for the Cha-Ching Hotline Thursdays, this is the time for you to tap to that message. All right. First of all, I just want to draw for the collective to see who are the people who are tuning in. Who are the people who are tuning in into the room today? All right, let me see. Ooh, some of my cards are the other way, so let me just turn them all in the right way. Welcome, welcome. Who's tuning in? Who are the people who are just coming and joining me on this live or watching in the replay? All right. And the card is somebody is holding something. Maybe you are holding tight to some of the ideas, or maybe to your finances, or something that you feel like there is a lack of. Maybe there is a lack of resources, or the lack of, I'm not sure which way I'm heading to. So this is the right time where we are looking into the messages through the universe, the messages that are just channeling through me. So we know exactly what this is all about. Maybe this is something that you are holding tight to, your identity, and it's time to release it and actually step into the new chapter in your life. All right. Who else is tuning in? Who else is tuning in? Okay. People who are actually holding on to the past with some of the experiences. Maybe there was something good in your business, in your money, and you are coming back to these beautiful scenarios, these beautiful past experiences. And now you just want to, and you're wondering, how can I bring these past experiences, past successes, maybe past clients into somebody that working with me right now? All right, let's see who else is tuning in. Okay, the people might be the people who are sharp in their logical mind, maybe the people who are kind of curious, thinking what this is all about. I'm a logical person. Give me facts, give me the reality, and this is something I'm just curious to learn, to see what exactly Irina is doing and how it actually can help me, right? That the people who are actually thinking sharp, who are making clear decisions from clarity, right? A logical mind. And that's exactly some of the people who are tuning in. Oh, hey, Teresa. It's great to have you with you. Yes, yes. Okay, let me see. First, let me just tap into who else is joining, and then we'll pull the card for you. All right. And maybe some people who already tired, there is like that card of the rest that shows that they are ready just to pause and look at the situation in their business or in their money from a different perspective. Maybe the people who are meditating, or people who understand what it means to reset yourself, because again, that's exactly what the energy is coming through. Yeah, Teresa says, I'm tired. Yeah, exactly. So the cards are always tapping and showing us the right guidance, the right information. Because again, this is the reminder, Teresa, that sometimes it's not about doing more. Sometimes it's just give my body some rest. And even in the moment of stillness, you can tap to the answers that you are seeking at this time. So this is exactly what the message comes through. All right, let me pull one more card. Okay, and the person who always looking for the ways of how can I make something different? Maybe they did the launches, maybe they run some programs or webinars, and they're kind of already tired because maybe they didn't produce the results that they desire, and now they're just like grabbing everything together, everything what they've done in the past, their baggage, and they're saying, okay, I'm ready to do something different, to shift it from a different perspective, and to see what is coming through for me. All right. So Teresa, she has a question. Teresa has a question. I could use a card reading for what luck might bless me with employment. Okay. So give me like specific question, because if you are asking if you are going to receive the employment, of course the answer is yes. If you are going to, Teresa, continue looking, sooner or later you are going to receive that employment, because remember, the way our energy works, what we are focusing our mind is going to expand. So if we focus, we are looking for the work, sooner or later we are going to have it, as long as we keep doing it, right? Remember the consistency. So give me the specifics, like what exactly your question is. Maybe you had the interview and you want to know, or you want to know, like because the more specific we are, right? Because if I say, okay, if Teresa is going to have the luck with the employment, and I have two cards, yes. So the card is uh, Ace of Pentacles, meaning yes, this is the chance. Yes, this is something that gives you a great possibility that something is going to show up your way. But again, it's like, the more specific we are, the more we are going to receive. So like I said, if this is like a general question, if I'm going to have the luck, of course you're going to have the luck. If you are going to pursue, and if you are going to be looking, this is the card of the chance. This is like actually money, if you can see, right? So you are going to have that opportunity, right? And another card is like, look at the like talk to maybe people you've been in surrounding, maybe reach out to somebody, to your past employers, or maybe talk to somebody that you done some work for. So these would be the people that might be able to offer you the employment opportunity. Okay. So okay, what is the sign? What is the sign that they are interested in me? Or do you have like a specific company that you have in mind to see if they are interested in you? Like, give me more specific question for now. While you are giving me more specificity on that, I'm going to pull out the message for you from the universe, Teresa. Let's see what the message from the universe reads. Okay, the message from the universe: don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. So it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the dark tunnel. Does it give you some clarity? There is always the light at the end of the tunnel, right? So again, don't lose sight of this truth. Like I said, if you keep going for the interviews, if you keep pursuing it, you are definitely going to tap to that Ace of Pentacles, which is the chance, which is the employment opportunity. All right. Okay, so give me like one specific question. Is it related to your business? Again, these are very general questions. The more specific, this is exactly what I'm teaching in manifestation, and that's exactly applies when we are looking through the messages. The quality of the question that we are asking is going to determine the quality of the answer that we are receiving. If we are very general, it's very difficult for the cards to answer. So let's be more specific. Do you have, like last time, remember you asked me that you went for the interview and you wanted to see if you got the job or not. Was my prediction correct? Was my prediction correct that I gave you for that answer? Remember, because I pulled the tower for you, and tower, it's actually, of course, it's a strong no answer, right? So just, think about something specific. The more specific you are, that you, for instance, went for the interview and you want to know how it goes, or you have something specific in mind, because the more specific we are, the easier it is for the card to give you the answer. All right, so let me see something on the card. Okay. Self appreciation. I have the affirmation card. It's all about self appreciation, right? Um, so first, I feel like that question that you're saying, what is the sign that they are interested in me? If you appreciate yourself first, remember our energy speaks before we even open the mouth. So when we already set the intention for ourselves, each time you go for any kind of interview or any business deal, always have the intention. What is my intention? What would I love to receive as the outcome of that? If you have the intention, it's easy for your energy to connect and have the result that you desire. So for instance, if you go for interview, what would be the outcome that you desire? Again, intention doesn't mean the expectation. Intention is like, I'm just throwing the ball out there, and this is what I would love the desired outcome to look like. But I know that the universe always knows what's better for me, because we can see just a small opening for ourselves, but the universe has the bird view of everything of our life and our situation. So the more you trust the universe, knowing, okay, this is my intention, I would love to receive that employment, I would love to receive that deal, right? So the more you are going to trust the process. And again, if you walk in with that self appreciation, I will find a moment throughout the day that I can dedicate to myself. Find a comfortable space and bring a pen and paper. Teresa, this is another great thing. Journaling, when you are journaling, you are going to also receive the answers, because all the answers already inside of us, right? I will write a letter of appreciation to myself, where I will pour love into who I am and all that I do. Remember that you have your unique gifts. Remember, somebody is looking for you. So, the more you're going to appreciate yourself, the more you are exuding that energy of confidence, the energy of, like, I am such a gift, and whoever is hiring me is going to be blessed, right? So the more you connect with that energy, and what would that outcome look like for you? That means that you're working, you're producing the best results for these people, and they are very happy. You are very happy, right? The more you can connect all these pieces together, because our mind loves the specificity. It's like when we are reading the book, why do we get emotional? Why do we cry? Why do we laugh? It's all not real, because our brain does not distinguish between real and imaginary. But the more we can have the details with the feelings, the more our brain takes it as it's already happening in this moment. And the more the brain is going to start looking for the steps. What are the steps that connect me to the outcome that I desire? All right. I feel that card's energy, which I'm already appreciating myself, feeling proud of myself. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, let's see. Let's see what other messages are coming through. Okay, I pulled the card Prophet. I pulled the card Prophet. Let's see what it says. Welcome abundance into your life. Create a strong relationship with money. Rejoice in the opportunities and experiences it brings. So, Teresa, remember, abundance, it's not necessarily just money, right? We can experience the abundance in many ways. We can experience the abundance in, in our friends. We can experience abundance of the trees, abundance of the flowers. It's all about what we are focusing our mind for, right? So there is a lot of abundance around ourselves, right? Abundance of joy, and abundance of laughter, abundance of rain, abundance of sunshine. The idea is, remember what we are focusing on is going to expand. So let's expand on something that we would love to see in our life, rather than just going through the familiar of the lack, right? So abundance and appreciation and gratitude. Be grateful for the experiences that you already having, right? Be grateful for your family. Be grateful for the love that you have through the connections that you have, right? So the more you are staying in appreciation and gratitude, the more you are tap into that abundance, and that's where you are generating your profit, right? So the more these questions you are asking, the more you are going to tap to the answers, right? And just like, I'm also pulling the card of Ace of Cups, and it's all about emotions. Like, really, talk to people, be their anchor, be their space, love, put the love on the people, be emotionally present for them. And that's exactly how you're tapping more to the abundance. That's exactly how the universe rewards you with everything what you desire. Okay, what you say? My previous job loved having me and told me they would give me a strong reference to a new job, as I went to 3 interviews this week already. Might be because I'm the dragon, showing them that I'm valued. um Continue going, right? And just look at this, Teresa, as your life experience. I remember the time, I don't know if you heard me, I was sharing on one of the lives, right? So basically, the way that we are doing one thing in our life, that's actually reflects in every area of our life. When I had my daughter, I was having a break in the employment because I was very, like, I was having these morning sickness since, like, I was like a month pregnant. And we decided with my ex-husband that, I'm going just to stay home. So I was home with her when she was born until she turned 9 months, because my mom at that point, she finally retired, and God bless her, she was the one to watch my daughter and my son as well. So I'm super, super blessed. So what happened when I returned to the workplace and I started to go through the interview? Of course, I wanted more money, right? That was my standard. I said, this is how much money I would love to receive as the salary. And the lady, I was in accounting field, and the lady told me, well, look, you had a break in service, and you know how they always do that in corporate world. She said, you'd be lucky to receive the amount that you used to have at your last job. And I said, you know what, I'm not just going to buy it. I said, thank you so much for your time, but this is not what I'm looking for. And basically, Teresa, I kept looking for the jobs, and finally I ended up with 2 offers for the money that I desire. Again, the message was that good things take time, as long as we are not settling. And this applies to anything. Same with the relationship. Some people are so damn afraid to be alone that they just grab whatever comes their way, even though they understand that partner is not the partner that they want for life. Again, settling is a very addictive habit, and we are just learning how to kind of just cut it off from ourselves, because we can tap to anything what we want. The longer we stay in that experience, the longer we are willing to wait, because remember the saying, good things take time. And I can tell you, great things take time to explore, as long as we are not rushing, as long as we are giving ourselves permission to explore and experience, and just be in joy of that, right? Because again, when we start being frantic, when we are scared, when we are doubting ourselves, guess what? The two strongest emotions are the fear and love. We either connect to fear, which is the majority of people do, and we start self doubting, we start second guessing ourselves. And that fear is a very strong emotional signal. And we are sending that Wi-Fi signal to the universe. And guess what? The universe treats it as okay, we want more of that because that's the signal that we are sending out, right? And that's exactly what the universe is going to deliver more no's for us, deliver more, disappointments. But if we consciously understand that we can connect to love energy, and love energy is what would I love that experience to look like, what would I love to receive as the result of that interview, then the situation is completely different, right? And allow yourself to explore, allow yourself to enjoy, because we are always like rushing through the life. Okay, give me this, give me that. And if we are not receiving what we desire, all of a sudden we become so disappointed and we do not even believe that it's possible for us. So what you're saying, when I was on maternity leave, they gave me pay when I gave birth to Crystal, and I was kept as an employee at my job I had, so they were a good job to work at. Yeah. So again, just tap to the experiences when you were working, and they loved the work that you were doing, you enjoyed the environment. Because again, when we hear no, that means there is a better yes for us. So continue doing what you are doing, continue going for the interviews. And the most important thing, are you clear? What exactly do you want? How many hours you want to work? How far the job is from your place where you live? What exactly you want to do there, right? I would sit down and write everything in the details, because that becomes the blueprint of what exactly. Yeah, I know you're not a quitter, but again, like I said, maybe you meant to come to this live so I can give you the guidance. Teresa have the details of, how far from home you're working, how many hours per week you're working, how much you are generating in income. Have all these questions answered and read this paper every day. And I can promise you, if you go with that energy, this or something even greater still, that's exactly what you are going to have at the end of the day. Again, don't rush the events, allow the universe to deliver, and just know exactly what you know, and do not settle for anything less. Remember, we can have exactly what we desire. Just do that, right? So let me see what cards tell me about this. Okay, let me see what cards tell me about the advice that I just gave you. What did the card tell me? Okay, see, it says don't stay in scarcity, like literally. Don't stay in scarcity of, like nobody wants to hire me, right? Just step out of that, because you are more capable, you are more powerful. We all are. Just tap to that power. Hey, Crystal, it's great to see you with us. Just tap to that power, and, like, come out of that lack, come to abundance, like we were talking about. Come to that profit card. Remember, I was pulling for you profit card. You can tap to that, to tap to that energy of abundance, and you can create for yourself that abundance. And again, another card I pulled, again the same card, the card of the chance, the card of you can have the job that you desire, you can have the money that you want, but you keep going, you keep doing what you are doing, and you'll definitely going to have. And Chariot is saying to me, it's coming, it's already coming, it's already in the movement. Chariot is a very quick, fast card. It's the card of action, it's the card of movement. So keep going, keep looking, keep going for these interviews, and definitely you'll tap into something. And stay strong, stay strong. You are strong. So just hold on to everything what you want. Do not renegotiate anything. And like I said, have the piece of paper, put everything what you want, and just continue saying, this is exactly what I want, this or something even greater still. All right, beautiful, beautiful cards. What are you saying? This is incredibly powerful and beneficial advice in this stream. Thank you. Yeah, Exactly, but just decide what you want and just stick with that. And that's exactly what you are going to have. Hey, Crystal, it's great to see you with us. Do you have any questions? Sending you lots of love as well. Sending you lots of love as well. So let's see what other messages do we have for tonight. What other messages do we have for tonight? I'm pulling something from the Creative Entrepreneur Oracle cards. Receive. Oh my God, I love that. Receive. Meaning that allowing yourself to receive isn't a sign of weakness. It's a reflection of your self worth. Remember, self appreciation, self worth, whether it's receiving a compliment or something tangible, you are a gift. Allow others to honor you accordingly. Love that. The power of receiving, right? Yeah, purple. Yes. Look at that. It just resonates with your color of dragons, purple, purple. Yeah, so that message is definitely for you, Teresa. All right. So what else? What other message I'm pulling? Oh my God. Like know your worth. It's like the same message comes again and again. So Teresa, do not settle for anything less. You know your worth and you just stick by that. Somewhere doing along the way you started selling yourself short, but you know you are worth more than what you are settling for. Own the true value of your talents and contributions, then add tax. The price is the price. I love it. Add tax to that. Okay, beautiful, beautiful message. I love that. I love that. All right, let's see what other messages are coming through. Okay. All right, that resonates very much with of rest. It says you first, everyone else after. You can't pour from an empty cup, but you can definitely share from its overflow. This current season of life is calling for you to put yourself first, refuel and replenish. So, Teresa, I feel like for you, you do want to rest a little bit. And maybe during that rest, you are going to tap into, okay, what exactly do I want from my next job? What exactly, how much money I want to make? What exactly am I doing? How many hours I'm working, how far it's from my house, right? So definitely, like I said, a lot of times we feel guilty to rest, but our body requires to recharge because the rhythm that, biological rhythm that we all are going through. So sometimes there is a time where we are doing and going and just, like very active, and there are times where we just want to rest, even to nap, to have more time for ourselves, right? So that's exactly how it is. I might do something I can bus to that's close to my home. Yeah, so basically just, like decide exactly what kind of work, how far you want to be traveling, because you can manifest anything as long as like really put your mind into that, and you are focusing on that, and you are doing some practicing visualization, you are doing affirmation, you are actually seeing yourself receiving that job. And like I said, that's exactly how we are manifesting with our energy. So okay, let me see for money. I'm going to look at money card. Okay, and money card, the message is freedom of time. I guess you have to have the job that pays you so you can still continue doing what you are doing for your creative projects, right? The freedom to do whatever you want with your time is one of the ultimate benchmarks of an abundant life. You are the master of your schedule. That's exactly what I keep telling you. Like, know exactly how many hours you're going to be working for that employee. So you still have the time for rest, and you still have the time to continue building your own beautiful business. Okay, I'm thinking about not doing burnout like I was in the full-time job I had before. I'll get a part-time, might be around 20 like this for my job, and my love might be able to do full time. All right. Yeah. So just decide whatever works for you again. The more we have the clarity, because when we are kind of blurred, the universe doesn't know what to deliver for us. The more specific we become, the easier it is for the universe to know what exactly to bring our way. Okay. Oh my God. Look what I pulled out this side. This is literally just fell off the deck. Like, you can't make up these things. So the card is actually says confused by too many choices. Yeah, be very specific. Be very specific. Know exactly what you want. That's the success of manifestation. And it says decide the best course of action and pursue income generating activities in your business. So business or working for somebody, but you got the message. Be very specific. Don't just be scattered with your energy. Do what it takes, and you know that you can tap to whatever desire you have. And journal. The card journal. Keep a journal of your business journey. Write down all of your dreams, desires, and goals. Paint a picture of the lifestyle you want and review it daily. Remember, thoughts become things. Everything first is created in our mind, in our imagination. And then step by step, we are looking how can we actually make it relevant and how we can actually make it real. All right. Okay, let me pull another message from the universe. What is another message from the universe? Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. You're only one choice away, right? What a shocking card, you say. Which one? Was it about the decisions? I agree with journaling. I already have a Word document for my business growth myself. Beautiful. But try to write with your hand, because there is the power, like when scientifically proven that when we are thinking of something, we involve one side of our brains, right? But when we are actually writing something, it's like we are almost, connecting to the source, and we can source through the idea something that would never come to us through thinking. That's why journaling is powerful for reflection. Journaling is powerful to source the ideas, to tap into what is my next step that I can do in order to have exactly what I desire. Live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You've got this. Like, seriously, no more selling short. Self appreciation, self worth. Like, the card just having the theme, right? So you know that just know what you want and do not settle. I'm just that person, like I'm the advocate, no settling. It's like I know what I want and I'm having it, whether somebody likes it or not. Just, like stick to whatever you want, like stick to your words, stick to your desires, and actually do what really makes you feel good. Follow my joy. Today, I will write down 10 things I enjoy doing. By the way, you can do it tonight. 10 things that you enjoy doing. The things that make me feel good and raise my mood. Then I'll pick one or as many as I feel guided to and go do it. When I'm having fun and enjoying life, I'm in a state of allowing for all that I desire. So true. Remember, we want to keep our nervous system in balance. The more our nervous system is relaxed, the more great opportunities we are attracting, because we are exuding this, like vibration of calm, of relax. And that's exactly that the universe delivers more of that calm and relax. It was the choices card, definitely. Beautiful. Before I put Crystal to bed, I'm going to write those down. Yeah, Because remember, we create in joy. We can't create, and you are a very creative person, Teresa, so you know it better. So where we can create only when we are relaxed, when we are in that, creative energy. But when our nervous system is, triggered, when like the self-doubt coming in, when the fears show up, we can't really create, right? So that's exactly what we want to tap in. Stay curious. This card is telling you stay curious. Like, just enjoy every step on your journey. Enjoy your interview process. Just stay curious, ask questions, and you are tapping to something what you truly want. But again, just keep enjoying the journey, right? Because you are the magician. You are the manifester. Your energy is creative, so you can create anything what you want for yourself. That's exactly the message, right? You can have anything what you desire. Again, just connect to that power, connect to that energy inside of you. All right. Yeah. Stay curious. Curiosity is a great energy. It's like neutral energy rather than going, like, and be doubting ourselves and saying, oh my God, again, I haven't tapped into anything. Just stay curious and just say, I wonder why the universe says no to me. It means that there is a better yes, right? The more you are kind of connecting with that there is a better yes. So you know that everything is actually going to work out. Everything is going to work out. Look at this beautiful card. Happiness, family energy, emotional connection. So beautiful. So definitely you can tap to the job that you truly are going to enjoy, that is going to give you the time with your family. And again, like I said, the more specific you are going to describe what you truly want to receive, the better it is. And see, this is a beautiful card, Eight of Coins, which means you know your craft, you know your work. So if you are working masterfully, you are going to have a good job with a good pay, because they really would love what you are doing. So just connect with that energy. And again, like I said, just believe in yourself more, because the more we believe, the more we are going to receive. I'm about to go off the stream and write those down. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely, Teresa. Yeah, have a great night. It was great to see you. And for anybody who is tuning in right now, the message is everything is happening fast for you. So whatever you have in your plans, whether this is business related, whether this is money related, whether whatever ideas you want to put into plan for your business, that would come back to you faster. Maybe you're planning to launch something, maybe you're starting a new program, maybe you want to try different ways of attracting more clients into your space. So yeah, that card is ideas flying, and everything is going to turn around pretty fast. So if you have something on your mind, definitely try, and don't be afraid, right? Because the only way we are not failing is when we are not trying at all. And okay, another card. And this card says, no, stand in your standards, stand in your boundaries. Queen of Swords says, just, know what you want. Don't renegotiate the pricing. If you are enrolling the clients, do not allow somebody to tell you that you are charging too much. Just stay with your standards. Decide for the price point, and just go with that, and know that the right people will be working with you. All right, that's the message. And the final message for tonight: don't allow any fears to stop you from doing everything what you already meant to do. Just feel comfortable that you have enough knowledge, you have enough skills, and there is nothing that can stop you. Speak up, don't lower your voice, and just be there. Be there for people because you are meant to do this work. You are gifted and you are meant to share these gifts with everybody. All right, so pulling the last message from the universe. Thanks so much, everyone who is stopping by today. Comparing yourself to others keeps you stuck in cycle of guilt and shame and continues to separate you from your blessings. It keeps you small. Understand that everyone has their own journey which always unfolds in divine timing. Your time will come. Never compare yourself to anybody because everybody has their own unique journey. You just can compare yourself to yourself a month ago, half year ago, a year ago, and that's exactly what you are making the comparison to see how much you've grown, to see how much you accomplished, right? That's the only comparison we are doing. Everybody is on the individual journey. So this was it for tonight. I love you very much. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you are watching in the replay, comment replay. If you feel like some of the messages resonated, let me know. And also share with somebody who might benefit from these lives. I would love to pull more messages for more people. And I'll see you next Thursday. Cha-Ching Hotline Thursday. See you next time. Love you.